Hey, beloveds, and happy daily bibliomancy. I am Tanya Melendez, your favorite Black psychic librarian, and I am here to share with you some daily bibliomancy. What is bibliomancy? It is using books to have those messages from the universe, very much like tarot, right? Tarot is called reading. Why? Because we're reading the signs, the symbols, the energetics of each of the images. And with our books, we're reading the words. And so both are reading, and each, again, because this one we have to interpret through signs and symbols, and this one through words. And so today's reading comes from this gem. And remember our other books, and I'll be changing them up next week, as well as going more into tarot as we go into 2024. So we've got In Search of Her Mother's Gardens, which was yesterday's, Prospering Woman, which I sense will be tomorrow's, and of course The Alchemist, which is on my iPad. But today we're going to tune into past lives, future choices. And because today is the 22nd, which is my favorite number because I am July 22nd, my birthday, I always pick number 22 on the 22. So let me break it down for you what bibliomancy came in today. So go ahead and take a deep breath and let this sink in. And I was so shocked because I'm a triple Cancer. So my rising sun and moon are in Cancer, but because my birthday is July 22nd, I am on the cusp. So this is Sun in Leo. Learning limits, the only surviving son of an Egyptian scribe. You knew that carrying on the flame of knowledge was in your future. Afflicted with dyslexia, you had trouble learning when you were young. The court and your own father decided you were stupid, despite the fact that you showed good logic, reasoning skills, and other reasoning ability and other skills. You got the reputation of being a dummy. Your father tried repeatedly for another heir with no success. Because of the way you were treated, you grew up to doubt your own mental abilities. You looked to others to validate and affirm your decisions, afraid of making a mistake. Although you were eager to learn, your questions were often treated as proof as your shortcomings. Eventually, you even stopped trying to advance your knowledge. 2. Procreative pressure. The firstborn son of a Scandinavian ruler, you were trained to ascend to the throne when the appropriate moment came. When you were of age, a politically advantageous marriage was contracted. Although she was not your choice, you became moderately fond of your wife. After 2 years of marriage with no pregnancy, the whispers began at court. Concerned, you and your wife redoubled your efforts on conception. At length, insecure about succession, you conducted several secret affairs. The women were kept cloistered until it was determined they were not pregnant and then sent off to another country. You knew then that you would never have children of your own and felt a failure of yourself, your parents, and your country. So that's life number 2. And lastly, disabled distinction. Born into a minor royal family in India, you were raised to be a beautiful wife. Despite your longings to create, to achieve, and shine in the world, you were taught to be in the background, promoting your husband. You had, of course, no choice of selection in your spouse. The marriage was based on politics and the division of power and property. Your husband was not a cruel man, but neither was he kind. He was actually a rather weak individual who would have been better suited for a life of contemplation. His favorite pursuit was poring over old manuscripts. You wielded some influence, but not enough. Despite the pampered life you had, you were frustrated. With your ambition, you could have accomplished a great deal, but that path was denied to you as a woman. And so I hope tonight's bibliomancy, some of that came through for you. I know definitely that Egyptian scribe energy came through for me very strong today. I'll be sharing more about that in the near future. And just a lot of this energy, especially this one at the last one, the disabled distinction. So I know there was a message in there for someone. I hope it was you. And I send you such a beautiful, so much love and light for this weekend and this week. And until next time, happy reading.